Hello. In this video I will show you how to make a long splice. A long splice is used to join two pieces of line that need to run through a block. It is used in lieu of a short splice as it is significantly thinner, which allows it to fit through the block. It should only be used as a last resort if a new line is not available, as there is a significant reduction in strength. Let's begin. Measure and mark the circumference of the rope in inches times 12. I am using 3/8 inch line that has a circumference of 1 1/8 inches. That comes to 13 1/2 inches long. I measured to 15 inches to give myself a little extra just in case. Next you can tape the ends of the strands and unlay the line. It's time to connect the two pieces of line. Join the lines so that the strands are alternating between strands from the other side. I have used different colored lines in hopes that it will be easier to see how the strands lay together and for a better view of the tucks. We will start on the left-hand side. I will refer to the strands by their starting side and colors to try and make it easier to follow. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful or not. Now, push the two lines together and choose a yellow strand from the right-hand side line. Take the black left-hand side strand that is next to it and begin to unravel it. As the black left-hand side is unraveled, put the yellow right-hand strand in its place. Keep to the shape and form of the line as best as possible. When you get to the end, leave about 4 to 5 inches on the yellow right-hand strand and tie an overhand knot. Make sure the knot and strands lay smoothly down on the line. If you are unsure, undo the knot and switch which strand went over the other to see how flat it lays. Next we will do the same thing to the right-hand side of the line. Remove the tape. Choose a black strand from the left-hand side line. Take the yellow right-hand side strand that is next to it and begin to unravel it. As the yellow right-hand side is unraveled, put the black left-hand strand in its place. Keep to the shape and form of the line as best as possible. When you get to the end, leave about 4 to 5 inches on the black left-hand strand and tie an overhand knot. Make sure the knot and strands lay smoothly down on the line. If you are unsure, undo the knot and switch which strand went over the other to see how flat it lays. You can see how thick and bulky it can be with the overhand knot incorrectly done. After the right-hand side is done, switch to the center strands. Just make an overhand knot for this one. Now you will tape and trim the strands. There are a lot of different variations for this part. I am going to make 2 tucks with full strands. You can also tuck your strands, and then trim the thickness down, to make the rest of the tuck section tapered and thinner. It's time to tuck the strands over and under. When you tuck the strands, make sure that you are crossing the strands on the line when you tuck and are not tucking in the same direction as the strands of the line. If you end up with more than 2 tucks for each strand, you can either leave the length and continue to tuck the rest, or cut the excess. Remember, you can even cut half the strands from it, then tuck it to taper it down for a cleaner look. When all your tucks are done, you can remove the tape and burn the ends to keep the ends from fraying. The tape will only last so long before it starts to come apart. When you are finished with your tucks, stretch out your line, and work out any slack from the lays and tucks. Thanks for watching.